Well, how's it going, everyone? Got a parcel come in the mail today, and I'm really excited about this one. This company reached out to me, Hcalory, with a diesel heater, and this is a more efficient one than the ones you usually find online. So what I have here is a diesel air car parking heater, it's called. Now you can use this in multiple applications, in your shed, in your garage, in your house, even in a rooftop tent, in a camper. It's just very versatile. You can use it almost anywhere. Now these are very fuel efficient, and I'll get more details on that as I go into the video further. So with that being said, let's get this unboxed and see what we got here. Well, this is my first time seeing it, as you can imagine, because I just unpackaged the tape. And wow, this is a really nice diesel heater. I had one already, not this one. I bought one on Amazon probably a couple of years ago, and it was alright. I had a few issues with it, but it did work pretty good. Now this one, I could tell, is built way better than the one I had, and is actually not heavy at all. You could even carry this in the woods with you somewhere. I mean, that's pretty awesome. So, open this up on the side. There's a fuel tank, and there's the burner. There's all the electronics. So that stuff is easy to get to if he needs to. Got a screen display on the front here. Come around here and I'll show you. So this is the back side of it. Here's your digital screen display, and we'll get this all hooked up in a while now, and I'll get into more details on it, of course. There's where you hook up to your power wires, because it does run off power. I'm pretty sure it runs off 12 volt. Now, as I said, when I get into the instructions more, I'll know about that more. So here's where your heat comes out through. Here's your exhaust pipe. That's where the muffler connects right there. And I'll give you a side view. And the other side. I mean, this, I'm loving the look of this. Just because it got a carrying handle, you could carry it easy. That is so nice. Well, now that we took a quick look at the diesel heater itself, let's see what's in this box. I'm sure it's all the accessories for it. Alright, so all this stuff was in the box. This here is just a cover that goes on the end of the vent tube. And this vent is what throws the heat out from the diesel heater right here. As you can see, this all connects to the heater like that. And there's hose clamps in this package. Two big ones there. The smaller ones are for the exhaust and the intake ones. This screen, it goes into the top of your diesel for to filter out your diesel fuel, so no contaminants can get in. So that's good too. So I'll take this back off and put it to one side. Now, we'll open this box in a minute. Here's the exhaust pipe. Now, the exhaust pipe hooks down to this chrome color thing down here, and then you clamp it on one of those hose clamps. The other end of this pipe goes to the muffler, and this also comes with mounting hardware to bolt it away from anything so it don't get scorched or anything. because these do get warm. They get really warm, so you want to keep it away from anything that's flammable or could catch on fire. So that's the exhaust part, the exhaust brackets. Here is the 12 volt power supply. Now, if I show you on the back of this diesel heater, right there is a hookup for the power supply. So as you can see, this here end goes into there, and then that's your two terminals, positive and negative on a car battery or any kind of 12 volt battery. Now, this here is the cold air intake, and the purpose of this, it gives it cool air coming into the system, which it needs. And this hooks up down here like that and gets a clamp down there and a clamp here, which is provided with it. So that's just the basics on it. We're gonna get into this deeper now in a while. Let's see what's in this box here. Oh, this is nice. This is a household current power supply, which plugs into where the 12 volt supply plugs in. So you got an option. You can use 12 volt or you can use this here, which is household current. So that's great. You got options for power. Very nice, very nice. So I did a little more rooting around. I found the user manual in the bottom of the box, and I found the remote, which was inside the casing for the diesel heater. So even this is going to be a big bonus too. I mean, you can operate this from far away, further away than what you can with the cord on the other module. So another nice bonus for sure. So it's September the 8th, and as you may know, here in Newfoundland, that means fall is coming quick, and I mean real quick. So this diesel heater couldn't have come at a better time. I mean, this is going to come in so handy. Anytime we go out anywhere, on any outings out in the woods, we're guaranteed to have heat no matter what now. And another nice option, I mean, I drive an older vehicle for off-roading, and it's nice to know I got a peace of mind if I ever get stuck in the woods somewhere, that I always got heat. That's the most important thing a person could have, that and food. And I always got food packed when I'm on a trip out of town. So this here is going to be definitely a lifesaver. It's going to be very convenient. It don't take up much space. It's definitely lighter and more compact than the last one I had. So that's a big bonus for me right there. So I guess we should get into it now, and I'll read the instructions. Then we'll get into firing this thing up and see how it runs. Some of the features of this Hcalory diesel heater include 3-minute fast heating, newly designed aluminum body, stronger and supports fast heating, 50-hour ultra-long runtime, newly designed combustion chamber, structure increasing fuel efficiency, 50 hours continuous runtime on a single tank, 5 days of use on a single fill, 6 liters extra large fuel tank. That's 20% bigger than the traditional 5-liter heater. It has a quiet operation, all new silent oil pump, quiet operation for a good night's sleep. It has an integrated toolbox design, which makes it easier to carry and handle, ideal for outdoor use. Included in the Smart Hcalory app include high altitude mode, multiple timers, automatic start-stop, 10 adjustable heat levels, and fan mode. Alright, so I just got back from the gas station with some diesel. That's $7 worth. That should put her about, I don't know, half full I guess. So let's get it in the new diesel heater, hook everything up, and see how she works. So it's a really windy day here in western Newfoundland. So I'm going to do it here in the doorway, set everything up, and I'll leave the door open when I go to hook this all up and get it running. Try to cut down on the wind noise a bit. I'm going to install this filter. Now I watched a previous video about an older model like this, and someone said the filter was kind of in the way, but I'm going to try it anyway and see if it works good, because if I can keep contaminants out of the fuel tank, that's definitely what I want to do. Now already you can see what I mean. There's a little piece of stick and it's not getting into the fuel system thanks to that screen. So it was an old gas can I had there. So as you can see, the screen will do its job. Let's see how much fuel $7 worth got us. Wow. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but she's 3/4 full. So say $10 worth she'll hold. That's Newfoundland fuel prices. So $10 worth of fuel will run this for 50 hours straight. That's really cool. Alright, so we'll start assembling this now. We'll start with the lowest one first, which is the exhaust. That's an easy fit. And yes, it has to be clamped on, so you don't want that falling off. Because if that falls off, wherever you're heating, if you got it inside, the fumes are going to go inside. So make sure you always got the hose clamps clamped where they got to go. Now I got the pipe tightened up onto it. Next step is put the muffler on. This is all fitting together really nicely. Oh, I almost forgot the hose clamp. Oh. Now, I tried using a screwdriver, but I think the screwdriver is older than me. So I went and got a nut driver. It works way better on these hose clamps. And again, a warning about these pipes, they get extremely hot. So you had to be very cautious about that. Now, I really don't need to put this duct on, but I will anyway to show you how it's done. It's pretty straightforward. And again, this is flexible and it stretches out. You can put it in any position you want and it works just fine. And after I get this tightened up, there's only the air intake left to hook up. Really excited to see how this thing works. I mean, you could even get creative with this if you want to leave it somewhere permanently. You can mount this into a wall, the end of it, and have your duct leading to it. Pretty nice stuff. Alright, now we're on to the other end of it. Here's my air intake hose. I gotta say, these all go on nice and tight too. Now, compared to the last one I had, none of these went on tight, which was quite disappointing. Now, I forgot the hose clamp again. But, something else I just noticed about this one, I'll see if I can point it out, but the end of this is actually threaded. So that even helps it stay on even better. You thread it onto the duct hose and it's already tight, and the clamp here is just for extra security. Okay, so that's all rigged up. That took a total of about 5 minutes, which isn't bad. I'm not going to use the mounting bracket or nothing right now because this is only to show how it works, but the mounting bracket is for the bolt the muffler onto a steady structure somewhere away from anything flammable, and that's what that L bracket does. So next step is to hook up the power. I won't be trying the 12-volt power today because I don't have a battery here, but I do have 110 volt. So we'll try the 110 volt today and see how she works. So here's the 110 volt cord. That just plugs right into there. Alright, so this is your basic setup. As you can see, I got the muffler so it's not touching the wooden floor or nothing. And air intake is on the back. She got fuel in her. I just got to hook up my cord into the wall and she's ready to test out. Okay, power is all hooked up. Don't mind the little scratches on the screen because that's just part of the film that's on there from the factory. That cleans right off. So let's turn her on, see what happens. Yeah, she's on heat level 4 there. You can probably see on the screen. We'll just try her at that and see what happens. And I am going to time to see how long it is before we throw heat here. Alright, so it's been running now about 3 minutes, a little bit less than 3 minutes. And she just cranked herself up and the heat is starting to come out of her. That's pretty impressive. 3 minutes and you got heat. I mean, that's great. Like, compared to my last one, I think it took about 8 minutes to start getting a bit of heat out of it. So this one is definitely the real thing. And it is very quiet. I mean, all you can hear is a fan. Compared to my other one again, the injector pulse was loud. It was like a loud ticking sound. This one, you gotta really listen close to hear it. You probably can't even hear it on camera. And the most noise is out of the muffler. And if you got it ran right, your muffler is outside, run through the wall or whatever of your camper, whatever you're using, right? So this is going to be extremely quiet inside the building. I mean, so you got options. I mean, you can put the whole rig inside whatever you're using, whether it be a shed, camper, whatever, and just run your exhaust pipe, the pipe right here, out through the floor or beside the door or whatever. Or you can put this outside, the whole system, and just have the heater duct going into whatever you're trying to heat. Either way works. Myself, I'll probably be building a little structure for this because I will be using it in the winter, and I'll probably be putting it outside and just have the heater duct going in to what we're going to be using. Because we have an old camper, we're going to be parking it in on my land where we're getting ready to build, and it'd be nice to have a little bit of heat. It's easier than a wood stove. Don't have to go out and get a bunch of wood or nothing. So with the full tank being good for 50 hours, when we goes into the camper for a night, we're set for the weekend because, I mean, that is really efficient. I mean, I'm very impressed with this. Runs beautifully and she's throwing excellent heat there now. I mean, I wish I had a way to show you, but it is extremely hot on the front of that. And it blows off a nice bit of air with it too, so it won't take long for heat to circulate around with that there little system. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that run for about an hour. That'll give me an estimate on about how much I get out of a tank of fuel. So I had that diesel heater running for about an hour. You could hardly even see the difference in the fuel that it dropped down. That's pretty amazing, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to put it out here in this garage for the night. This garage is 16 by 24. It's insulated pretty good. 6-inch walls and everything in here. Floor and ceiling is insulated. Walls are insulated. And supposed to get cold tonight. It's supposed to get down to about -4. So we're going to put it in and see how it does. See how much fuel we go through and see if it can keep this garage warm. Well, it's the next day. And I gotta say, that little thing worked great. Never had an issue with it all night. No smell of fumes or nothing in here. So it worked as it's supposed to. So that's a great little rig. I'm looking forward to using this winter. It's going to be great. I mean, it just saves us so much misery. I mean, I love a wood stove heat, don't get me wrong. That's my favorite source of heat. But for when you're out on little journeys and that, you just drag it along, carry it, pick up and go. You got a full tank of fuel, you're good for a long time. I mean, what more can a feller want, right? So for being on all night, roughly we had it going about 12 hours altogether. It burned about $2.50, $3 worth of fuel. I mean, that's pretty amazing, right? So, very impressed with this system. They're just new on the market, this here one. And if you're interested in them, I'll leave a link in the description so you can get your own. And I'll tell you, you won't be disappointed with it. It's just a great little rig. I mean, I'm loving this. This is my first trial run with it, and it worked as it's supposed to, so hopefully it keeps it up. Now, another thing about them is if you go to shut them off, don't just unplug them. It's very important that the element inside that got to cool down properly. So when you power it off on the module switch there, it'll stay running for about, I don't know, 3 minutes maybe, around there, to cool down the internals in it, because you don't want to burn that out. So just let us do his thing. When the fan and everything stops, you're good to unplug it. Just a little tip, you know, because I'm sure there's people out there that just unplugged it right away and went on, and it's not good on them. So that'll wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully it was some good insight on this type of heater, because there is multiple different ones on the market, and I had one before. I'm not going to mention the brand because it worked all right, but not near as good as this one. And I've seen people had other ones too, and they all seem to work fine too, but this one, I just really love it. And the main reason I love this one is how easy it is to carry and how fuel efficient it is. I mean, it's just top notch for me. It just don't get any better. If you want any more info on it, go check them out on their website. Lots of info there. And thanks for watching.